Now, for those of you new to my courses or new to Learn It First, new to video-based exercises, I have this particular video on how to use the exercises, what the thought process is behind the exercises. I'll go ahead and save you the time. If you've watched my other videos, my other courses that have video-based exercises, you really don't need this video. Okay, so if you are an adult learner, that's probably you, right? I'd guess you'd be an adult at 16 or 17 and up, right, in terms of adult learning style. You will retain more and learn faster when you participate in the learning. Okay, so when you are hands-on, that's why that term hands-on is so popular in the training industry. That's why so many of the classes you see have labs or exercises or hands-on labs. Those are all big buzzwords in the training industry because studies have shown that people will retain that information and learn it faster when they actively involve multiple senses. Okay, so that's really it. The difference between a video and a book, for example, a book is just using one sense. You're simply using sight. Okay? That's all you're doing. You're reading it. You're having to imagine it in your head, maybe, and maybe that kind of helps you. But with a video, now you have at least two senses, right? So you've got hearing. It might be that you also are seeing the video. I know sometimes some of you guys might have your email client open with the video playing in the background. Okay, I know. So maybe it's sometimes just hearing it, right? But when you combine these two, hearing and sight, it's more powerful than just sight. Right? The more senses you involve, the more you're going to retain that information, the faster you're going to learn that information. And the best way is when you add that third sense, touch. That's when you do your hands-on stuff. You're doing what you watch me do, for example. That's how you get the most. Okay? Now, the video exercises are not in every single chapter, but they're in most chapters. For example, one of the early exercises will be on installing the course databases. Another exercise is installing analysis services. Another one's creating your first analysis services database, right? Those are the types of things we cover in the exercises. Some of them are fairly simple exercises. Others kind of go quite long. The whole idea of the exercise is to reinforce the major concepts of the chapter, okay? To give you some hands-on knowledge of working with it, right? Adding touch to that learning process. So should you do the exercises? I know a lot of people hate to do this kind of stuff. And I always love this picture of this lady with her beans. It's just, she hates those beans, doesn't she? It just makes me laugh. But I think you should do them, right? I mean, it's my course. Of course, I think you should be doing them. I think that adding that third sense of touch really does drive it home faster. You're going to mess it up too. You're not going to be able to follow, and you're going to have to figure your way out of it, and you're going to be better for it. Okay? So don't get shy. Don't be like the lady with her beans. Do your exercises. I know that sometimes the exercises will seem difficult, but I promise that you should be able to do them. Okay? All right. So if you do find that after like two exercises they're still very hard, you might want to go back and review some of the previous material. But that should really be the only reason they should be hard. Um, I try not to make the exercises too difficult. Okay? With each exercise is included a PDF that you can follow along with. You may also have code samples with it that are attached, but the PDF will contain the steps that you need. And the video format just makes it easy for me to walk through and guide you. Hey, here's some of the common troubleshooting steps when, for step number 3 or when you're trying to install, right? So that's it. Pretty short video. Course introduction. It shouldn't be too long, right?